another one.
Gets hit up with another DUI.
We got another one. Didn't we talk about 2 people last week?
This is his 3rd DUI in 2 years. His 2nd in 6 months. It's like, dude, what's wrong, man? Like, you're an NBA basketball player. Like,
damn, 2 in 6 months.
And we talked about DUIs last week.
We talked about it.
And I'm like, I really want to get this message out. Hire a driver. You got money. You got fame. I know you got friends. Somebody out there's a huge Ty Lawson fan because he played for the Denver Nuggets and he got his Denver Nuggets jersey on. Yo, if you offer that dude a job to drive you to wherever you need to go, I guarantee you he will be there early. Seriously. Because of the matter, the Nuggets don't want to deal with it no more because this dude's about to get suspended anyway.
I mean, come on, why would you want to deal with a dummy?
So they traded him to the Houston Rockets, and I mean, everyone's wondering,
journeyman time.
Is it a good move for the Rockets to take him? Is it a good move for the Nuggets to get rid of him? I mean,
to me, it's a good move for Houston because that's just another person they can put in the rotation.
Yeah.
If he screws this one up, fucks it up, what does it matter to them?
And currently, they don't necessarily have a really well-known point guard down there. He could end up the starter down there.
He better keep his fucking nose clean.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
once is enough.
This dude needs to learn his lesson. This dude needs to learn his lesson and just, play ball.
Stop being stupid, man.
I mean,
you're in a position of, people would cut the damn arms off for it, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Tacos! NBA Finals MVP Andre Iguodala basically confirmed that's going back to the bench at the start of the next season. Steve Kerr came out. He didn't say Andre Iguodala's going to the bench because he's a smart dude and he used his coach speak and he said, I have no intentions of changing my starting lineup. So, what's that mean? That means that for the first time in NBA history, the league, or not the league MVP, the finals MVP will not be starting the following year, except for in situations where, like, dude won a championship and then retired the next year, which doesn't happen a lot in the NBA, but it has happened. Except for a situation like that, because obviously the dude didn't start. This is the first time the dude is playing and is going to be benched. So it's kind of... It goes back to a couple weeks when I was kind of like, I couldn't believe that the dude was the finals MVP in the first place.
Right. I thought it was kind of weird, too.
I think he deserves it to a certain extent, but I still think that other people deserved it maybe a little bit more. But yeah, I mean... It's just...
it's a team effort, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He played his position, came up a couple games and showed his ass. They won a championship, and hey, history was made. So. And
I mean, on a positive note, this dude is being real like positive about it. Like he's being real classy. He knows his role. He knows.
It's your third team.
Yeah, and this is, you just won the ring.
And you just won a ring. So.
The coach knows what he's talking about. Hey. So it's kind of like, hey, let's go win that. I'll sit on the bench, sure. I'll come in when you need me. Let's go win that.
And you made history, man. You didn't even start.
History. I mean, it's history. Yeah.
And you got a, MVP for the finals. I mean,
it's huge.
And that last game when he did start, wow, he went off. Once again, congratulations.
Yeah.
Golden State.
Congratulations to Golden State. Tacos! I didn't get to see Battleground. So.
Kevin Owens.
Give it to him.
And John Cena. Awesome match.
Was it good?
Oh, it was awesome.
I'll have to look it up.
It was awesome. And I'm not the biggest John Cena fan.
Yeah, me neither.
But, hey man, hats off.
I'm really glad.
Both of you guys really put on a good show. I mean, it was back and forth and up and down, and I mean, F you from the top rope, and Kevin Steen still kicks out. I mean, it was just very entertaining. Very entertaining.
I'm really glad to see the transformation that this dude made after WrestleMania. I mean, we said we hope he kept it up, and it seems so far. I mean, he's had his off matches, but when it comes to pay-per-views, he's been performing.
No, I mean, when you're fighting somebody like Steen or Kevin Owens, whatever you want to call him,
Rusev a couple times, Steen a couple times.
You have to step your game up because the caliber of wrestler that Kevin Owens is.
These dudes are intense.
You know what I mean?
And they're young.
Yeah, so you have to step it up and kind of step out of your element, you know. Yeah. And it was a great match. Very good match. Obviously Ryback didn't get to defend his title. So they had a little thing where Big Show knocked the Miz out. It was he laid him out good too.
Yeah. Man, I'm hoping to see Miz have a legit feud, have a couple matches. This dude is, to me, he's one of my favorite wrestlers, and I haven't got to see him wrestle for a couple months, and it's like, dude, what's going on with him? I mean, to me, Miz, I think he's one of the best wrestlers, and I think he's one of the most charismatic. He could turn a crowd in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, real quick.
And it's like, why just do wrestling matches? That whole Samian Sandow, that whole Damien Sandow shit, it's over with, and they just kind of dropped the whole Miz altogether. But I want to see this dude come back.
He'll be into something. He needs a good feud. But let me talk about the Divas.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, all these NXT Divas coming up to the main roster, Charlotte and Sasha Banks and them, it's really good for a time right now where, if you really think about what's going on in WWE, they're reaching a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll give you another point here in a minute, but I don't know storyline wise, what's going on, but they're doing a lot of stuff, and they do need to change really quick. You know what I mean? Because the past couple weeks before, the ladies came and invaded or whatever, it's kind of been the same bullshit. With the whole authority and all that crap. And lastly, I want to get into the Brock Lesnar and the Seth Rollins match, speaking of the authority.
Yeah. Good
match. I was surprised Seth did what he did. But at the end, it was a wrap for him. And then 1, 2, and then the lights go out. The lights come back on. And the Undertaker is standing in the ring. The place went crazy. I mean, to me, we've seen this early 2000s, Brock Lesnar and the Undertaker's long feud.
Yeah.
Long feud.
Yeah, they just...
And for people that don't know about that, check it out. This is like nothing new.
Yeah.
I'm liking it because, the Undertaker came out twice last night. So, seeing more of the Undertaker instead of just once a year, that's a real good thing. So, one second.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't tell if that was a real person or an automated voice.
And we're back.
My bad.
But, I'm liking the storyline.
I'm glad to see Undertaker come out this time of year.
He needs to, because that once a year shit, man. Come on, I
it's
mean,
wearing on me.
It's getting old. And if you keep going at it and going at it, he's looking great. Nice tan. He looks better than he did, last year.
It just seems like
I want this storyline to play out to something good. So SummerSlam's gonna be, something spectacular that we can actually look forward to. And it is the main event for SummerSlam, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. So
for the title?
No.
Just a rematch?
No, Seth Rollins got the title.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. They counted 1, 2, lights went out.
Okay. Undertaker interfered.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy to see that the Undertaker's coming out, really getting back into. I mean, I hope he doesn't have to be an everyday dude. He could be just a pay-per-views kind of cat if he wanted to be, and I'd be okay with that with him, just because he's got to get back into wrestling. I mean, this dude, the last 3 or 4 years, it just seems like every match he's done, which is only at WrestleMania, he looks tired. He looks hurt. He looks beat the fuck up. And it's like, the dude puts on some epic matches, but for what? And it's like, the dude has to get carried out of the ring, and we don't see him again for a year. And in order to get your body right, you got to be in that ring. Hitting that mat, it can hurt after so many times.
And last night, they were going
if your body is not used to it.
They had the security come out. They had the whole locker room come out, try to separate these guys. And they would,
Undertaker and Brock?
Brock would get, go out of the ring, run around the other side, just that. Undertaker would jump on him.
I'm so glad to see that.
And then, after the commercial break, they got Brock walking past, through the back. Here comes the Undertaker again. I mean, they banged for about a good 20 minutes, man. It was good.
I want to see this rivalry that is so storied. And I kind of want to see the Undertaker beat Brock. I love Brock. Everybody knows I'm a Brock Lesnar fan.
Right.
But this is the dude that took the street. Undertaker's got to get his revenge.
And for people who don't understand why they're having this rematch, is because Paul Heyman continuously goes on and on, the 1 and 21 and 1 and they keep saying it every single time that they're out there. And Undertaker's pissed off about it.
So maybe we could see a WrestleMania rematch down the road.
So the thing that's gonna, I mean, if Undertaker wins this one, are they gonna have a rubber match? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna win this?
Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like maybe Brock has to lose this one, because I wanna believe that they're setting this up for WrestleMania, so that could be the big storyline. Undertaker's getting his revenge. It'd be 22 and 1, or now it'd be 23 and 1, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the guy that won, that beat him, Undertaker's gonna beat him at WrestleMania. It has to happen.
I mean, you got to think. Undertaker fought Triple H. People think it's 2 times, but it's really 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
Yeah. Shawn
Michaels back to back.
Yeah.
Why not fight Brock again? But I don't know, because
who else?
Sting.
Who else is the Undertaker gonna fight?
Sting. They gotta do it. They gotta do it,
but I don't know if it's gonna be this year. This is the reason I'm saying this. The Undertaker, I don't feel like the Undertaker is gonna be losing a WrestleMania match anytime soon. He had the streak. He lost the streak now 2 years ago. If he lost 2 WrestleManias in 3 years,
he wouldn't lose.
But here's the other thing. Sting has only fought 1 match in the WWE, and that was at WrestleMania. If he were to only come back for another WrestleMania and lose to the Undertaker, that means 2 years in a row.
Right.
He hasn't won a single match.
But being there at the big show, is something. But what I'm hearing is it could be a match being set up.
I want to see
SummerSlam.
I don't know if I want to see him against the Undertaker though.
I'm thinking Bray, Luke Harper, as you've seen, came back. Eric Rowan against Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Sting.
Oh.
I'm hoping.
That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that.
I'm hoping that.
That'd be good.
They said the whole Bray Sting thing is going to come to light.
That'd be a good rivalry between the two of them.
Yes.
They gotta have a couple singles matches. And it could culminate into that 6-man tag match. That would be epic.
And I like right now what they're doing with Roman Reigns. Everybody thought he was just going to skyrocket to the top.
Yeah.
And they're
sit down for a little bit.
Yes, they're making him kind of.
I think even the WWE thought
come up, you know.
He was going to skyrocket.
Well, see, that's the thing. When that was the plan.
He was going to be the next Daniel
Bryan. That was the plan. And people saw that and was like, no. Well, not now.
You could read it too early. I mean,
you got Dean Ambrose, who's an animal. You got Seth Rollins, who's an animal. You got Roman Reigns, he's got a good look.
Yeah.
He still has to do some moves, you know. He's doing his punch and his kick outside off the apron and all that shit, but you know, there's just a few things that he has to, you know, get right. You know, and then he'll be ready. You know, so he's winning the respect. That ass whooping he took at WrestleMania, then he comes back and that was good.
Yeah,
you know, that was good. That's what he needed. You know.
And look at my dick. Seriously, cameraman, here, zoom in real quick. No, I mean like seriously zoom in. You see that shit? That's how small my dick is.
I just want to say real quick, we talked about the cameras earlier. We're gonna be in HD from now on, y'all, and it's huge. At the end of this episode, you'll see it for yourself. A brand new outro, if you will, and of course you had already seen the brand new intro. So we're upgrading. We're taking it to the next step. Call it Taco Homies Season 2 if you have to. Whatever you want. We're just calling it Taco Homies Episode 21. But I mean, it's the upgrade, and you know, this is gonna be at least the value of our production from now on. It's only gonna go higher than this, but now you can see up my nostrils if you wanted to.
And all you haters out there, I bet you can see this a lot better too, huh? Word.
Yeah.
So anyway, on that note, we're peacing out, I think. So once again, Dustin Plates, Mango San, Taco Homies in this bitch, and you know what the word is. Tacos. We out. Yeah.